Hello and welcome to a new video. Today we're gonna take a look at some stuff that got found in the code and also a new Pokemon that's coming to Pokemon GO, it seems like. But yeah, first off we're going to take a look here at the code real quick. It's going to be some stuff that got found for the new event and also some stuff that isn't announced yet as far as I know. We're going to have here for the Mystic Hero event, we're going to have double 2 times guaranteed XL candy. There was like some stuff which was like, okay, do we get 1, do we get 2, because there were different informations by Niantic. But we do get 2 guaranteed XL candies, so definitely save already the Pokemon that you want to evolve during that time. Going to be an interesting event because we don't have event spawns. We're going to have 3-page timed research. Mostly the last page is just claim it all. So that's going to be most likely a shorter one, not as crazy. We're going to have the community day with the Togetic, which is, yeah, the stuff that you always basically have. Here's the entire research. Here's some MISC stuff for like the MEWeedle ticket, which doesn't really matter too much. But what is actually interesting, which is the main reason why I make this video, is the stuff that I haven't shown yet, and this is new clothing. We're going to get a Bounsweet hat, we're going to have Tsareena boots, and we're also going to have another Bounsweet hat. And a Bounsweet t-shirt as well, that's amazing. Look at this, yeah, okay. We're going to have some nice customized outfits there for the new Pokemon Tsareena. Tsareena is a pure grass type Pokemon that is doing some pretty decent damage usually, but yeah, it's a very good Pokemon in the main series games actually. A very cool Pokemon in that generation. Really like this one, had a lot of coverage. In Pokemon GO, it actually has an interesting moveset here. We're going to have Magical Leaf as a fast move so far, which is actually the signature move so far from Celebi. I don't think there's anything else that really learns it yet. I hope that more Pokemon get this move. If you don't know how good this move is, it's basically an air slash that does 1 more damage and 1 more energy per usage, which is definitely a little bit better with that. But also not too crazy of a fast move itself, but still very, very decent, especially as a grass-type Pokemon. It's definitely something that has stab, does some decent damage, and still generates energy pretty fast. So I think it's going to be a good fast move for this Pokemon as well. I think it's kind of similar to Dragon Tail. Let me see what Dragon Tail actually is. Dragon Tail does way more damage, but generates a little bit less energy. I thought it does not as much damage, but yeah. Let's take a look now at Tsareena. We're going to have the charge moves of Stomp, Grass Knot, Energy Ball, and Draining Kiss. Draining Kiss is a fairy type move, might give you some decent coverage. Stomp is the cheapest move that you have here. The thing is, why it learns Stomp? I think you have to let it learn Stomp in the main series games to evolve, so that's the main reason why it is in this moveset. Kind of small hint there, but of course the obvious choice here is either Magical Leaf or Charm really, but you could also theoretically use a Razor Leaf. Actually didn't put Razor Leaf in here yet. We can just try to do it right now. Don't think it's going to be the best move yet, but let's take a look what we can do with this Pokemon in the Open Great League, and we're going to see here that, yeah, Razor Leaf is basically a worse version of Magical Leaf, so definitely run Magical Leaf. Charm actually going to be allowing you to burn some matchups against the Dark-type Pokemon, which is kind of funny because you do enough damage to knock them out here. But honestly, it's not going to be the craziest Pokemon for the Open Great League either. You saw the stats already prior. Let's take a look at the 2 sheets because I think it might be a little bit better with that one. Yeah, it's a little bit better with that one, especially with a Razor Leaf, I guess, because it's like the fast move beatdown option here. But it's not going to be the craziest Pokemon yet, but it's still going to be a fun one to use. You see the stats here, this is kind of squishy. It's not crazy squishy, but it is definitely a squishy Pokemon. You most likely won't be able to take anything that's super effective against you or whatever, which is, yeah, sometimes problematic. Let's take a look at the Ultra League. For the Ultra League, you're also going to get it up there to the CP pretty easily. Level 33, so you don't even need to have any XL candy for this Pokemon. Let's take a look what we can do here. Again, same play here. We're going to see that the Charm or the Magical Leaf going to be most likely the best, and here again you see it's not going to be the best Pokemon, but it has some decent matchups. For example, of course, Swampert, Tapu Fini, Jellicent, and Galarian Stunfisk you're going to be able to beat with this Pokemon. But otherwise, you're going to lose against mainly, like, basically anything else. You don't really have the best coverage with this Pokemon, which is the main issue in my opinion. Like a Magical Leaf, Stomp, and Grass Knot all basically do no damage against Steel-type Pokemon, so that's not really ideal. And if we take a look at the Master League, we're going to see that you're going to get to 3,351 CP, which will put you also into a range where you don't really do anything in the Open Master League. So yeah, this Pokemon is most likely going to be more of a spice pick for the Great League, maybe also a spice pick for some certain cups for the Ultra League. But other than this, not going to be a crazy meta breaking or anything in this, but still kind of interesting to see them basically leak through the code here. So yeah, let me know in the comment section if you're excited for Tsareena, and I hope I see you in the next video. Bye!